are you today?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I wanted to learn a little bit about your background and how you got into the Web3 space in the first place.
Yeah, so about 10 years ago, I started hearing in the background about crypto and Bitcoin. Just read up on it as much as I could. Started day trading stocks and Bitcoin at the same time, just learning about the space, how it works.
What was the price of Bitcoin at the time?
It was about $7. And it was crazy fluctuating back then. So I was like, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. If I'd held all of it, I would have made a hell of a lot more. But still sold it around 30,000.
So a good profit there.
Yeah, well, especially for how old I was as well. I was only 16. So I bought my first property when I was 17.
Thanks to Bitcoin. Wow.
Yeah. Whenever I make a decent amount of money, I like to invest into property just because it's a safe bet.
What do you think about tokenized real estate?
At some point, maybe. Right now, I'm still not sure. I think it's too early. Too early.
And so why did you come out tonight in the first place?
Well, I've only recently moved to Dubai from London in England, and back in London I went to lots of Web3 events, and I just thought that I'd come to one, see who was there, see what companies were around, see who I could talk to. Yeah.
Do you genuinely enjoy being part of the Web3 community?
Yeah, because at the moment we're still early, even though I've been in it for 10 years, it's still early. And eventually it'll be normal for everyone. So getting in at the beginning, understanding what's going on, just find out what works, what doesn't. And I think with crypto it's important to be your own bank, to have control.
Have control, like ownership, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah, not having everything be centralized and just having the choice.
Why is that so important?
Just because it's difficult to trust anyone, especially large corporations. Every day you hear that another company's done something dodgy, and
But you hear that in crypto too.
yeah, that's why doing your own research is 100% the most important thing always. I do so much research, it seems insane, into everyone that I'm considering investing in, because like I said, it's difficult to trust someone, especially if you're putting hard-earned money into it. You want to make sure that it's not going to go. And I deal a lot with different NFT projects, and there have been a couple of projects where I've talked with the team behind it, I've got to know the founder, trusted them so much, and then it's been a rug. So, yeah, even with things that you think are safe, do more research.
So what does that mean then for these so-called trustless applications? Can we really trust in them?
I guess sometimes you just have to hope. When something's brand new, you don't know. They have to prove themselves. But yeah, doing what research you can, talking to other people that are in the space, learning the team, seeing their track record, what have they been involved in before? Is it their first project, or have they been involved in other similar things? How did they go?
And what about NFTs or meme tokens? Are you into that at all?
Meme tokens, no. I agree with what Ted was saying earlier. You can make a ton of money with it, but you need to be sat behind your computer on your phone 24 hours a day, which I kind of did when I started day trading Bitcoin. But
how did you hear about it when you were 16?
I'm not sure. I was just, I'd heard about it somewhere in the ether, something about crypto. It sounded interesting. I was also interested in just trading stocks in general, and day trading and Forex and crypto, I started at the same time. I'm not sure exactly where I heard about it, but out there somewhere.
And what's your favorite part about being in the crypto space, and what's your least favorite part about it?
I mean, it's the exact opposite for both things. So I like the community, and then what I don't like is people that try and gatekeep and just try and shut down every other project. So like, I mainly like to deal with Solana projects on the Solana blockchain because it's fast, it's reliable, it's cheap, especially compared to things like Ethereum. And the community is so strong. Like a company will never put down another company on Solana's blockchain. Like, it's more the idea of build each other up and then we'll all succeed, instead of say I'm better than him, he's rubbish, and then I'll do well, which you see a lot in lots of business. Like there's like Solana Breakpoint, which is like a week-long event in different countries each year. It was in Singapore a couple of years ago, Portugal last year, it's in the Netherlands, in Amsterdam in October this year. Like,
You'll be there?
I'll be there. And it's a great way to meet a bunch of different projects, a bunch of different companies, and it's just a nice chill atmosphere. Like every company like puts on events and parties and like interesting things. But also when I was using Ethereum, not so much trading, but mainly to buy NFTs, the gas fees.
Too high.
Especially back when I was buying it. Like sometimes it'd be like a $1,000 NFT and like $4,000 or $5,000 gas fee, and I was like, And then if it was like a hype project, sometimes the servers would crash, so the gas fee would go through, and then you wouldn't even receive the product. And then Solana, like you get it instantly, and the most I've ever paid for a gas fee is like 0.05 cents. So it's kind of a no-brainer, like for me.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time tonight.
Thank you.